Hello, hello, Shoggoth Unknown here. We're back with Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Today's the 8th of April, 2022, local time 1852, and we are back up in here. And this lady...
Good to see you.
...is who we're supposed to be tailing.
The Oblivion crisis is over.
If I can jump back up here.
You should really get to a healer. You look rather pale.
Sure. You should go to wherever you're supposed to go so I can get credit for tailing you. So what are we up to? I didn't have a lot of time to do much of an intro because this was happening. Basically, Glarthir wants us to tail people because he's paranoid. And then we report back to him and let him know what happened. So last time... right at the end of stream, as I was doing my outro, she got up and started walking, so I made a save. She went back home. Do I get a journal update? I don't know. What time is it? It's still in the morning. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. So... yeah, we're supposed to, like... see what she does because he thinks that, you know, she's spying on him or whatever. She started walking around, so I saved. That way we wouldn't have to wait and it would just be ready to go. Now I'm not sure what to do. We haven't got a journal update. So we either wait until midnight when Glarthir gets back to the chapel. Hopefully. He was broken before. Or we just keep waiting around and see what she does.
Yes.
Because she's definitely right. This is her house.
Sorry, I have things to do. You'll have to leave now.
Do I? Might these things involve spying on Glarthir? Yo, she booked it. But I don't want to go outside. It hurts.
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarthir, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
He asked me to help him out.
Let me give you some advice. Glarthir is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you, it isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Okay then. Is that steam coming off of me? I swear I just saw it. Does that happen? Is that an effect? Yeah, there is steam coming off of me. Okay.
Well met.
So I don't know, we keep waiting around. And of course, if you are watching this and have no context from the other parts of my playthrough, then I am a vampire. So the outside hurts. What time is it now? It's like 10 o'clock? 9:38. This quest might be a little boring. We'll get it out of the way. And we'll take care of a couple other quests after the fact. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. Because if there is something that needs to happen, then I need to be here for it to actually happen. If I wait through it, it might not trigger. But if I have to sit here all day, that's going to be a really long wait. I could set the time scale. Literally speed up the game via the console and make time pass twice as quickly. So I think a day is like 46 or 48 minutes or something, so you know, if it would be about half of a day's wait, really, because we're talking about the daytime, not a full 24-hour day. So that lops it down to, like, let's say 24 minutes. And then if I did timescale 2, it'd lop it down to like 12 minutes. Timescale 4 would lop it down to like 6 minutes. So maybe I should give that a try. Reserve space. Alright, I don't know what the command is in this game. Let me find out. Okay, set. I thought I tried that. Okay, one is. Oh, 1 is real time, 30 is default. Okay, my bad. So 60 would be double. Yeah, okay. So it's just set timescale 2. Some weird scripting language. We're gonna say 30, which is default. Just to keep it in my console. Wait, what? Oh. And then I can re-reference it. But, I mean, I could always look up what default is. So if we look at the time, it's 10:32. 10:35. 10:39. Yeah, we're moving pretty quickly. Can actually mess up some of the AI a little bit if I'm not careful. So I'm going to try to do this a little sparingly.
Hi there.
So, I do have somewhat fond memories about this quest. The idea of the quest kind of shows off a little bit of the Radiant AI and how people have schedules and such. But it, in retrospect, it's not the best thing because there are moments like this where you're just waiting around with nothing to do. So hopefully this makes it a little more tolerable. Because it is definitely not the most exciting. It's already almost 1, right? Yeah. See, that's not so bad. And that's the reason I didn't jack the timescale up even higher. Is again because I didn't want to mess up the AI. So if she, like, comes outside and starts doing something, then, you know, and like 6 hours pass in 5 seconds, then she's not going to actually be able to do her AI routine. So we have to, you know, make sure there's adequate time for her to be able to start doing something, and then I can set the timescale if I need to. I was gonna say it'd be cool if I could find a shadow, but where are the shadows? There's some. I feel like the shadows got jacked up. What? Oh, I don't cast a shadow in first person. That's a thing a lot of games do, but dude, I'm supposed to be helping you. Why are you a dick? Should be able to make it through the rest of the day without dying, without healing. Obviously, you can always heal. What I would like is a good, healing, enchantment. That might be nice. Just enough to make me... It's not going to heal me in combat per se, but just enough to make me not have to use potions between fights or something. And it might even counteract some of this, so I might go to Frostcrag in a little bit and see about making something like that. I've been holding onto these Grand Soul Gems. I'm gonna be mad if it's like blocked in the enchantment thing. I know how to fix that. I know how to go in and tweak the mod settings and such. Actually like make my own mod that sits on top of the ones I have. But yeah, what worries me is I have the mod Lame, less annoying magic experience. And it makes a lot of changes. It did things like make Chameleon unusable in the spell making for some reason. Because they deemed it's too powerful or something, I don't know. So I worry that they would have done the same thing with health, but we'll find out. Time's at 6 p.m. Yeah, I have some unenchanted greaves that I've been wearing that are just begging for a nice little enchantment like that. So, it's like 7 p.m. now? Yeah. You hear the bells only ever ring twice. That's a shame. Am I done being hurt yet? That's the real question. But yeah, if we could see the sun, I mean, we could even probably see it on this guy. Check this out. Set time scale to 240. Oh, they're moving now. We should be able to see the shadows moving. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's getting dark really quickly. 8:46. 8:51, yeah. I just barely didn't die. It's crazy. It's 10 p.m. 30.
You should really get to it.
Greetings, guildmate.
I was gonna say I should be careful jumping around like that, because even though I don't take much in the way of fall damage, I'm pretty hurt. Never know. Wait an hour, see if he shows up. There he is. A warm, gentle breeze causes a tickle on your face. But as you go to brush it off, you find you cannot move your arms. Looking at your skin, you realize that it has turned to a brittle green glass. Standing perfectly still, you breathe in shallow gulps of air, knowing that moving would cause your skin to shatter into thousands of pieces. The tickle on your face worsens, and you know that you are about to sneeze. As your skin shatters, you wake up sweating.
So, you saw Bernadette penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
Nope. She wasn't watching or following you.
Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me.
What about the reward you promised?
Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
What else do you want me to do?
Tutius Sextius, do you know him? A quiet fellow, appears harmless enough, but I've identified him as one of my key suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
All right, good for you, buddy.
He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge. Alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
Damn, man's just trying to get some pussy and you gotta call him out like that. I see how it is. Don't you live alone too? I didn't see anyone else. All my man wanted was some pussy. You gotta call him out for that. Like, he lives alone. That's suspicious. Or, I don't know, maybe he wanted some dick. Let's be fair. Whoa, we got a high jump. Yeah! Alright, so I don't know exactly where to go. It's like it's pointing me outside. I'm not sure if I want to go all the way outside, though. I feel like there was something I wanted to check. Or do. Or something. What is my vampirism at? It's at 75. It's pretty high.
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so I guess what I'll do is I'll wait like 5 hours and see if it adjusts where the arrow or the marker's pointing. If it still wants me to go out here, then yeah, I'll go out here. Okay. We gotta get in place before the morning. Long load time is long. Holy hell. Oh, I know what I wanted to do, but I'm afraid it won't stick. I wanted to actually up the music volume a bit. It won't stick though if the game crashes, and we do expect it'll crash at some point. The look on that guard's face there is goofy. It went away just as I said it, but... But you know what I can do before we actually go to his place? There's some landmark things out here that I don't have. I keep seeing them when we're in the city. So now's a good chance to go ahead and get those marked. Looks like an Oblivion gate destroyed that one. Which we saw somewhere else. Maybe this was the one I've already seen. I don't know, I feel like it looked different. Just gonna walk around the city, see what I can find. So that sun damage I was just taking a few minutes ago, I had a hard time making it through the entire day. I mean, even after speeding up. But it wasn't really bad. It was very easy to manage if I wanted to. That was at 50%. Let's see what it looks like at 75. And I haven't let myself get up to 100 yet. Looks like I'm already burning. I don't know what's... I was gonna say, I don't know what's mad. I couldn't see anything. Etherius stone. The Riemann rune stone. Now we want to go back around this way. We already see our target. What if the water blocked the sun damage? What if the water made it worse? Because Because like sunburn in real life gets way worse. So like the water reflects the sunlight and it seems to make it worse. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do all the avoiding and stuff. Don't stagger me, it's dumb. That's a cool shot. No! Well, that's what I was talking about. We expect to crash at some point. I didn't know it was going to be that quick. We've been a little bit more stable lately. I know you can't see the... Oh, oh no, you can't hear the game. Yeah. That's fine. Give me just a moment. Oh, the music volume's low. That's why. Alright, I'm gonna relaunch the game now, up the music volume a bit. So hopefully it's gonna be a little better. We just got an autosave a short while ago. Dude, sometimes I can never get the cable to stay in the spot that I like it. Bothers me. That's so stupid. Stores always have more gold available to barter with a master of mercantile. Why? Why? I mean, I guess the idea is that they recognize your prowess as a merchant, and they pull more money out because they know you're gonna be cutting good deal. I don't know. I don't know. They trust you more as a merchant. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. But they just magically get more money. Every shop in the game, no matter how poor the shop is. It could be the poorest shop in the game in like the shittiest neighborhood of Breville or something. Or the waterfront or something in the Imperial City. See, right now I'm tempted to save when we load. Just so I don't have to load again, but it doesn't work that way. Because I'm so used to saving every time I like load into an area. If that's what I'm really thinking about there. There's a statue over there. Oh, that's the Daedric statue. The Daedric Shrine. That is a cool view. I like it. I went too close to that mine or something and I got attacked. Yeah, see, there's so many landmarks right around Skingrad here. And of course, none of these were markable. None of these way shrines or stones were markable without the mod. The Apprentice Stone. Dude, that is a drop. Okay, yeah, I can't go that way. I was gonna say, that doesn't even look like a place I've been. And that's why. Because it's actually not. Yeah, so this area over here has always been bad. This entire playthrough. This side of Skingrad has always had low frame rates for some reason. Can we actually go to that? Or is that all? I mean, yeah, it looks like it. We have another marker over here. I definitely feel like the music's a bit louder. It's hard to tell without a bass line. You know, actively hearing one and then the other. Strangely enough, the title screen is not affected by that. The way it loads the file seems to not reflect anything on the title, or it seems to not be subject to your sound settings. Okay, so what are we actually doing here? Other than, like, not dying. What am I at? I've been watching it, by the way. It didn't catch me off guard. He lives here? What's going on? I hate that I fell because I can't jump. There we go. I'm very confused at what I'm doing out here. Cylorn. Yeah, that's not a house. Why did the game point me there? Did he go into the... Did he go into the, ruins? Probably not. I can go back and look for him. Oh, that's bad. Loading area, boom. That's less bad now. Yeah, with sun damage is definitely a bit of an issue now. Gonna get that healed up. And just in case we crash. Let me jump. All right.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit...
So this is his place. What time is it? 7 a.m. Is he home? I hope we didn't miss him.
Stay, go. What do I care?
Jesus, that scared me. Oh, that's cool. I like that. What does this go to? He could always be down here. Otherwise, we missed him. Maybe. I mean, hell, he could be anywhere, right? Who's that? Who just went in here?
Today's your lucky day.
She really just walked up to him and said that.
Are you not feeling
Yeah, dude, I feel great. Why does everyone keep asking me that? Strange. Well, unfortunately, I have no idea where this fucking guy goes. Balcony. I want to actually peek over and get an idea. Yeah, it's not telling me where he's at. Let me go to his actual page. So he goes to the county hall. What time is it? So he leaves town about now to go to the county hall. To go to the castle. It's not you.
Is everything all right?
It looks kind of like you. Oh, we got the song. Alright, game. You want me to do it? I'll do it. That's Glarthir, isn't it?
Is everything all right?
Can't you see
Did he just walk up and say, "Can't you see?"
that I'm very busy?
Take care.
Can't you see that I'm very...
What a dickhole. Dude, this quest is annoying. I don't remember it being this bad. I think I used to like do this quest every playthrough. Interestingly enough, there's no green arrow out here anymore. As if they're both in the city now. Damn.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
You want me to go out here? What? Maybe he was in the city. Maybe he walked out. That's not him.
Is everything all right?
Is it leading me back to that same place? Dude, it is. His page on the UESP tells me that he goes to the castle at 9 a.m. So we'll look around here. He goes to the county hall. If he's not here...
Are you not feeling well?
If he's not here, I'm assuming it's broken and we're gonna console command our way through some of this. It just says county hall, which would be this screen.
You should really
I know based on some other things I read about the quest that he's not dead. Actually, maybe he is. I don't know. Alright. We're just gonna... We're gonna wait, like 9 hours. I don't want to I mean, I've already spent like 40 minutes on this nonsense. I don't want to spend more time than I need to. And if it seems to be broken, then what's the point? I mean, maybe I'm missing something obvious, but... So what it says is that if any of the NPCs die before the NPCs that you have to tail, if any of them die before you get the quest, before starting the quest, then it's permanently unavailable. But it says nothing about what happens if they die after starting the quest. So there is a chance that maybe he went off that way and died, and I don't know, maybe that, I don't know if the game would remember his last position if they had already purged his body and cleaned it up. But it could be possible that that is where he died for some reason, if that is in fact what's happened. I have no indication that it actually is. Some of the fondest memories I do have of being a vampire in this game are the acrobatics, because you get a heavy boost to acrobatics that you wouldn't normally have. So if you had maxed out your acrobatics and then you let your vampirism get really high, you got some jumps that you couldn't normally get in the base game very easily without exploiting things. What time is it? 7:51 p.m. Okay. We'll eat one more potion. That should get us a little bit later. I said attack button equals 256. That's weird. I don't know why that was being set in the console. It might be the, what's it called? Vanilla Combat Enhanced mod. So I think that does some OBSE stuff. Oblivion script extender. See, things like this is why I put timestamps in my videos. Because this is boring. Can I wait like 3 hours? Okay.
Tell me what you...
He's not watching you.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me?
That's correct. What about the reward?
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. We shall see. I do have one more name for you.
What else?
Do you know David Sorelli?
David?
Yes, of the famous Sorelli vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see. He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
Alrighty.
I was sure he was part of the conspiracy. Sure of it. I guess it just goes to show... Well, we'll see what it goes to show, won't we? The Sorelli house is right next door to mine.
Well, that's a different voice.
The backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
Yeah, I was like recorded on a different day.
Careful. David Surley is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching.
It makes it sound like such a big deal, but it's not really. Is it this? Oh no, Summer Mist. That's where we did the whodunit mystery. So then, we're not far from here. What? I'm in the wrong place, I guess. Why does everyone say I need to get to a healer? I don't understand. Wait, so this is Bernadette. Is this Cyrilli? No. Tamika. Cyrilli Brothers' house. Okay. We'll wait like 6 hours. That'll put us at 5:47 a.m. In your dream, an old wise woman treats you for burns on your hands. As she applies a salve to your skin, you feel the tingle of magic as the pain begins to subside. But as you watch, the flesh of your hands begins to bubble, crack and split, falling in chunks to the floor of her hut. As the wise woman smiles, you wake up. That scared me. I thought he was charging me. Dude, I'm already taking sun damage. It's not even 6 o'clock. I'm taking sun damage. Whoa! We've seen him do that before, but I forgot. It's been a long time. Let's see how I look. Oh! Oh, I'm not looking great because I'm sun damaged. Sunburnt Susan Sarandon looking ass. Let's see what I look like inside without sun damage. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's better. It wore off. Do people like get mad at me?
Get back, you filthy...
It's actually pointing me to Cyrilli Brothers' place, so that's a good start.
Hail! Greetings.
Everyone seems real happy to see me, considering that I'm a vampire that everyone notices now. I'm no longer incognito. It'd be nice if you could actually cover yourself. Like if I could put gloves on and I could put a hood or something on and reduce or eliminate sun damage, that would be nice. So when I zoom out, can we see? Yeah, there's like a scar or something on my face right there. But when I zoom in, it goes away, as we can see. Visible, not visible. Weird. Alright, I think I just saved, didn't I? I'll do it.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Oh shit, I know something I need to do in the background, hang on. Oblivion Save Manager. Oh god. Terminal. What? I got an access denied for some reason. Oh, damn it. Okay, I can't see. This is why I needed to put in some redundancies or some error checking in my code. It's fine.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit... No! No! Stay away from me! What?
Will he get mad if I talk to him?
Crime doesn't pay. We have long memories. We won't forget.
Forget what? What did I do? I mean, I'm a vampire, but I didn't do anything.
Crime doesn't pay.
So are they basically saying, we know you're a vampire, don't do anything? I would assume it's not illegal to be a vampire. So there's a book in Morrowind, I think. It might be in this game. Vampire... Well, no, it was Vampires of Ardenfell, so it makes a lot of sense to be in Morrowind, for sure. That book...
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Did he break? He's seriously... His routine broke because he spawned... Dude, this game... This game is redonkulous. I thought the sheep was trying to hit me or something. Why is it running? Alright, so we're gonna use some magic for a bit. Was there sustained healing? Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Do I hold it? Okay, I'm just gonna die, so I should stop. There we go.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
No, I'm just kind of hanging out. It's... Don't worry about it if it seems like I'm following you. I just happen to be going the same place you are. Oh boy, this is exciting. So all we do now... Oh, I think the timescale fucked up the wind. So what we do now is we wait until he does something different. I'll set the timescale back to 30. The grass is freaking out. He just sits in one place doing this. How exciting. How long has it been? It's been like 5 hours? Alright, good. Perfect timing, because two things. One, I need to use some magic restoration. Set the timescale back to 30. Normal value. Go ahead and save. Yeah, this sun damage now is no joke, is it? Dude, Kvatch, Daedra stuff? No, that's been done.
It's you.
Watch his shadow. See it stretching.
How do you do? I plan to visit the Imperial City soon to pay my respects at the Temple of the One. They say the dragon statue is 100 feet high. Oh?
Oh? You almost went Tim Allen with it, right? There's no way this is also a partial ploy to use those potions. Only a little bit. Time is it? 3:25 p.m. Good, we're almost done. Yeah, I didn't expect this to take an hour, but I knew it was kind of boring. So spoiler alert, I went through one of those many retrospective videos on this game. You know, there's many reviews and retrospectives of this game on YouTube that have come out within the past few years. And one of them talked about this quest and how it's, you know, interesting in that it seems designed to show off the Radiant AI, but it's boring. Because they could have done more interesting things with the schedules here. I think he may have said that someone meets with somebody else during one of the tailings, but I don't think it's happened yet. Time is it? 5:30 p.m. Very exciting. Are you the other Cyrilli? No. Why is Raymond Broder familiar? I feel like we've dealt with him. This would be the moment in an edited video that we would flash back to our first interaction with Raymond Broder, or whatever exciting interaction we may have had with him. Doesn't look like a very exciting dude, though. Hey, honest work. I'm all for it, but man, this is boring. Just sit out here tilling the same spot like all day. The sign on that building's kind of swaying back and forth a bit. See the things we are forced to watch when we're waiting on something to happen.
Feeling well?
It's 8 p.m. I'm still taking sun damage.
Visit the Imperial City soon to pay my respects at the Temple of the One. They say the dragon statue.
It's almost down though, but man, I forgot how brutal sun damage got. It's like not a problem, and then suddenly it is. You stepping in it. That's a lot of grapes. Alright, do I officially not take sun damage? No. Let's save. We made it through the day. 480. Oh my god. 9 p.m. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. I don't think much is gonna happen. So every time I do this, we drop 2 pounds of weight. Which is pretty sexy. Are you two meeting? No, you're Raymond Broder. We'll give it a few seconds. It'll hit 10 p.m. I assume he'll get up at that point. It's his time for his next schedule. I want to know more about how they do the AI. Hold on. I wonder if they were supposed to do something. I just missed it.
Should really get to a healer.
because I jacked around with the time scale too much. So I don't know. So I've done a bit of AI before, game development AI. I took a game programming course, and I was the one that handled the AI for the enemies and the boss. I made a little 2D Streets of Rage style beat 'em up, and the boss was a foot, and it would like go around the screen to try to stomp you, and it had some different patterns and stuff. So that was pretty straightforward, and it was very hard-coded. But it was basically hard-coding in a kind of a state machine, which is, you know, pretty common concept around AI, game AI. State machines are fairly common, and state machines come along, you know, generally speaking, with the field of ooh, that's a good jump, with the field of automata theory. So you start talking about things like, you know, there's different types of automatons, you know, and state machines come along in that area, and they let you basically define a state and transitions to other states. Now, I know that part of the way the AI is done in this game does something called packages, and they can switch packages in and out.
So,
Yeah, he just straight up talked. I didn't do that. So the idea of that's really interesting to me, though, is within a package of AI, they might be able to do more than one thing. It doesn't seem like they generally do, I guess, but the idea of I like the idea of more complex game AI where they kind of have memories of things that they're doing, and maybe like pushing things onto a stack or something where they can have like multiple actions queued up, or if they get interrupted, they can resume an action. And you could kind of do that already. Like if someone's in a packet, in an AI package, and you like punch them, and then maybe you like chameleon out of there, once they finally give up and they okay, we're not mad anymore, I'm not fleeing, I'm not fighting or whatever, they go back to their previous package. So I'm just interested in kind of the way these kind of things can be done. Because I have some of my own ideas for AI for something I want to build. And it would definitely be a lot more complex than this. It's more on the scale of like Dwarf Fortress, like intense stuff. Anyway, he's not spying on you.
Just as I suspected, they've gotten to you too. Not one of them involved in the conspiracy, and you expect me to believe that? Now I know for sure that they are all in on it, and therefore they all have to die, starting with you.
Help! Guard! Why am I getting more questings? Guards! I'm defenseless. I'm an innocent man. Dude, you're gonna regret this. Hold on a second. Does he have a dick arrow? Is the arrow coming out of his dick? Glarthir is dead. My attempts to convince him that there was no conspiracy against him have ended in tragedy. Well, that's the boringest. That is the least interesting way to do this quest. But we've done it. I'm fine with that because it was annoying me. So basically, you can like report him to the guards. You can actually go along and he'll have you killing people. It's fun to play at... was it? Not play. It's fun to go to the YMCA. I don't know what they say. Oh! Dorian Fan getting his stretches on. You see that? Okay, oh, the map is busy. It's got busy over here. It's a little empty right there. Still a bit empty over here. There's probably a lot of stuff. So next up, we could check out lifting the veil, or we can go to the Arcane University and see about getting rid of this vampirism. Vampirism's cool and all, but it's not something I really ever planned on keeping. Not really that interesting to me. Night Mother's Blessing. Wait, what? Is it just permanent? What is this? It's only 5 points. It's garbage. The shader on that could be a lot better, because at 5 points chameleon, you look really invisible. It could be a lot more gradual. Like, yeah, I could see my sword fairly well right now, but like, that's more than 5% if you ask me. This is what, like, 80 plus should look like. Right, horse whistle is a thing, yeah. Oh, there's one of the new mods, actually. I forgot there was a mod for, like, more useful horse stuff. Like, it has saddlebags and all that. And you can, like, whistle and command your horse and all that. Alright, let's go to the Arcane University and try to find out how to cure my vampirism. Yeah, so we... What? Oh, yeah. Let's see what we can find out. You.
It's my pleasure. Please.
Oh, he doesn't care that I'm a vampire. How about a cure for this thing?
I'm pleased that you would ask. There is a way, though it's not known to me. Countess Sildor of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe.
I thought we were already directed to him.
A vested interest in the subject. I suggest you travel there and seek an audience with him. Given your condition, I believe he may assist you. I suggest you
Yeah, so it makes sense. I thought someone actually told us already, and it might have been, I forget his name, but it might have been the dude in the Dark Brotherhood, the vampire that we killed. Alright, where do we gotta go? Lustratorium? No. I'm gonna check the enchanting altar while we are here. We're gonna put my my greaves. Oh, constant effect. It's only 100,000. How much health? 1 point. It's not a lot. Daedric Greaves of Healing. YOLO. It's not a lot, but it's enough that... Oh, they're worth 100,000 now. Wow. 102,000. If I had that mod that let me double enchant, which is one I kept considering getting, then we could see about putting another one on there and making it better. And I would totally do that. I would love, like, maybe a 6 points per second constant effect. That'd be amazing. Alright, we need an audience with the Count, so the easiest way to do that is just to go talk to him.
Greetings. Do you have business at Castle?
Yes, I do. I must see the Count.
I'm afraid the Count does not see anyone without an approved appointment. Do you have an appointment?
No, it's about a cure for vampirism.
I see. Please, wait here one moment. I shall speak with the Count.
Right here? In the trespassing place? That makes me a little uncomfortable.
Get out of here!
Alright, I will. And maybe he'll be out here in a moment, I'm not sure. I mean, I could always go to him myself. What if I could find some blood? I know I actually still have some blood on me, but it'd be cool if I could find some blood in the Count's room. So the normal map textures look interesting. I don't see them doing a lot, but the door in particular looks very bumpy.
I think you should leave.
I understand you're looking for a cure for vampirism.
I am.
This is fortunate, as I also seek the cure.
Why would you want the cure?
I wish to tell you a story so that you might understand why I would trust you with my secrets. Would you hear it?
Yes, let's do it. Oh, why ask me if I don't have a choice?
More than 50 years ago, my wife Rona and I were both turned into vampires. While I came to embrace the changes in myself, she did not. She hated what she had become and refused to feed to keep herself healthy. She eventually slipped into a coma from which she is not awoken. My trusted servants have cared for her all this time, but I wish for her to at last find peace. The cure is for her.
Damn.
I have researched what I can, but acquiring the cure is beyond my grasp. I cannot risk drawing too much attention to myself.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So
heavy.
I would ask that you take up the search on my behalf. If you are successful, I will reward you in whatever small way I can. Will you aid me?
Yes, I will. Let's do it. What do I need to do?
What little I have discovered points to the witches of Glenmoral. In the past, they have been capable of creating a cure.
I don't know what Glenmoral
I have
is.
searched for these witches throughout Cyrodiil, but no covens still exist within its borders. There may be one left. I have unconfirmed reports of a woman seen near the Corbolo River who fits the description of these witches. Seek her out and learn whether she can help. She lives somewhere along the river.
Watch this. Watch his lips.
City and south of Chadon.
I'm gonna break his lip syncing. Watch this.
If you are successful in finding a cure,
Oh, it
report to
didn't.
my steward. You have my thanks.
A little bit. Okay, cure.
I've told you what I require from you.
Dude,
There
why
is
you
no
sound-
more to say now. Speak with Howlers when you have found this woman. Excuse me.
Is he gonna end dialogue? Hey, don't be a
You were
dick.
Martin's friend, weren't you? You were fortunate to have known him.
What? You really switched gears quickly, bro. Glarthier.
He turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his crazy behavior.
Glenmoral witches.
I know very little about them. They operate outside the bounds of normal society.
Where are they? Yeah, where are they?
The covens are hidden to outsiders. The last I heard rumors of was a coven seen somewhere in Morrowind years ago. It is my hope that this woman you seek will know more.
It's gonna be Nabani Mesa. Do the witches really know of a cure?
I have stories of old implying they could cure someone of vampirism. I know nothing more than that. I hope you can learn the truth.
Are they dangerous?
Unless directly crossed, I do not believe so. They've been known to help those in need in times past.
Never mind.
As you...
Rona.
I will tell you what I can. What would you know of her?
She got big titties or what? Where is she?
She is safe, hidden within the castle. That is all you need know for now.
Will the cure really save her?
I do not know. In a weakened state, it may well end her life. Even that would be...
Can't hear you over the soundtrack, bro.
Years of torture.
May I see her?
If you are successful, perhaps you shall. For now, that is not necessary. I have no wish to endanger her. As they say, Eleanor on Somerset Isle is more beautiful. I've never been. For the present, I must count the Imperial City the most glorious in Tamriel. Bye.
Hey. Where am I going? So is this going to be near Morrowind? Where are we going? Where is this cave exactly? You did say a cave, right? Or it's a mine. Squandered mine. You know, I like the music in this game, but when I watch clips or whatever, videos or whatever from Elder Scrolls V, I think I like the music from that game more. I really like the style of music in that game. Not so much on the combat and everything, but the calm music like this. Did a really good job with that music. Not that this isn't bad, right? I think this is fine. This is still good. There's that kind of folky vibe to a lot of the music in Elder Scrolls V that I really like. Reminds me a lot of the folk metal and things that I listen to. The loading screen was brutal. Sorry, Shadowmere. Thanks for trying to help me, though. Where do you want me to go? There's a thing down here, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over there yet. I'm looking at like the terrain and getting back across the river. I'm like, that's not gonna be fun. Let's not do it. Hello. Damn, that was weird. I feel bad.
Gonna be good.
His mouth is still moving. I think it loaded lip syncing information for one sound file, but it played a different sound file. Or for one line of dialogue, rather, but it played a different line. Cure for Vampirism.
Oh my.
Oh my.
What makes you think I would know about such a thing?
I don't know. You're a witch, aren't you?
Oh my dear, I gave up witchcraft a long time ago. But a cure for vampirism, that's something I haven't thought about in quite some time. Very challenging and potentially dangerous. If you do a little something for me, I'll help you. How does that sound?
Yeah, what do I have to do?
I have my own interests, and they occasionally require resources that are difficult for me to acquire. Soul gems, for example. If you can bring bring me 5 empty grand soul gems,
I
I'm
might have
quite
that on
sure
me.
I can help you with this cure that you seek.
I hope I
shall
do.
await your return. Bring me the soul gem.
Damn. What do I have on me? Grand Soul Gem. What? I have 14 empty.
Be seeing you. Good to see you again.
I have them.
Oh, wonderful. These will be most useful to me. Now to the matter at hand. You need a cure for vampirism, yes? I believe I can create a potion that will do the trick, but it requires a few things. To start, I'll need 6 cloves of garlic, 2 shoots of bloodgrass, and 5 leaves of nightshade. Those will be easy enough for you to find.
I wonder if I have the garlic on me,
But I'll
if I
also
put it
need the
away.
blood of an Argonian and the ashes of a powerful vampire. Those may be more difficult for you to acquire. Any old Argonian will do, but the vampire must be very powerful indeed. If you succeed, I'll get you what you need. Any questions?
Argonian blood.
This dagger has been specially treated. All you need to do is stab an Argonian with it, and there'll be enough blood on it to use.
What kind of treatment was that?
Any old Argonian will do, and you needn't kill it, but do be careful. Stabbing strangers often doesn't sit well with townspeople or the town guards.
Enchanted dagger. Bloodgrass.
Most interesting plant, from the plains of Oblivion itself, so it may require some effort to find. Should your travels happen to take you to a place where it grows, keep your eyes open. Ah, excellent. I hope getting it wasn't too much trouble for you.
Garlic.
You're familiar with it, aren't you? Often used in cooking. It should be quite easy to find. You're familiar with...
Okay, we don't have those on me. We might have nightshade.
Perhaps not quite as easy to find as garlic, but if you're determined, you'll find it. Keep your eyes open, as it often grows in the wild. Perhaps not...
Nope.
This one is difficult. It may be quite a trial for you. But if you are successful, it will make the cure all the more worth it. You have come across a vampire or two in your travels, perhaps? I assure you, they are nothing like what you must face. The vampire you seek is powerful. So powerful that those who sought to destroy him were unsuccessful, no matter what they tried. The best they could do was to imprison him underground, where he survives to this day. Search near the North Panther River for Hinderil. If you can vanquish him, his ashes will be more than adequate for my needs.
Okay.
Take care.
Then let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna wait a little bit, like 12 hours. I don't... Actually, no, cancel! We're in good mode now. I forgot I fed off of her. Whee! I think I might look up the console ID. Or not console ID, that's terrible wording. It's an item ID. I think I might look up the item ID for, that's Morning Glory, right? Yeah. I think I might look up the item ID for Nirnroots here in a bit. And just hand in some Nirnroots for the next portion of the quest. What is mad at me and why? Because, I mean, I could, like, scour the shores and maybe find something. See, there's one. I actually forgot to get it, but I think I found another Nirnroot the other day. Monday? I think Monday. Is that Nightshade? No. Yeah, I think I found another Nirnroot and I was like, oh, I'll have to remember to get that when I get back to the game on the next stream. And then I think I forgot to get it. If so, it would be an anvil. And I have an idea of where it would be. We can double check. So, where is this place for the vampire then? She's at the Panther? Yeah. Leaf Rot Cave, it's not far from that. I hate warping to caves and mines and stuff because there's often enemies outside of them. And for some reason the game, like, you just magically teleport into the area as if they'd never discovered you, instead of bringing you to a safe location nearby. So it's a way to force you into combat. And it's like, but I don't want to fight. Okay, we got away without a fight this time. That's nice. But yeah, I probably have, the garlic and the nightshade and anvil. So if I still remember, we'll check anvil. We'll go to anvil and we'll check for that Nirnroot when I go to get the other stuff. Oh, I think they're chasing the Adoring Fan. I'm sorry, Adoring Fan. I do not want to fight a bandit right now. They're so annoying. I'm not in the mood. I am kind of looking around here at the shore for Nirnroots. I'm gonna let them do their thing. This is it? I thought you said it was another place. Start with an H, right? The Hentai Cave or something, I don't know. Kindred Cave. This place is pretty brutal. Saving. What is that? It's a will-o'-the-wisp. So far, I don't think I've seen any Nirnroots down here, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's check out this place. Oh, there's one. Right as I say that. Yeah, so, I mean, I can do this. It probably won't be the hardest thing to find. I just don't know how much time I want to waste on it. Versus console command, just give me some. Never mind, there's another one. The game's like, are you sure you want to do that? Do you want to do this legitimately? Because the thing is, I'm thinking we'll probably find them if I go and do other quests. So maybe I'll just do other stuff. Oh yeah, this place is nice and dark. Oh, you're still alive! That actually surprises me. Okay. So we have multiple humanoid enemies. I assume they're enemies. Dude, it gets pitch black in here, so the torch is really helpful. Until it's not. Damn. How dark it is. I wonder if this is who I'm after. He's behind a very hard, oh, Hunter's Sight is a vampire thing, I believe. Night eye for 30 seconds and detect life. Even more detect life. They all stack. I was about to say, if you so much as... You did disarm me. I was... If I had actually spoken it out loud, I would console kill him, but I didn't get a chance to say it yet. Yay. Just regular vampire dust. Interesting. Let's go up this way. A lich. Okay, that's a real zombie. That's good to know. Strength has been damaged. That's gross. Have over here. It's like two people? No, one person. Oh, that was the name. Wait, where'd he go? Are you shitting me? Is this the guy that's supposed to be super... What? I've collected the ashes of Hindarl from Melisande. I should bring them to her at once. Okay. Water walking shoes. A pressing grasp. Don't quite understand what just happened. He ran away. Maybe as if he were trying to go acquire a weapon or something. But he just started punching me and he didn't do jack diddly dick. He was weak. I'm not looting the rest of this place. I'm out of here. No! Why? Let me run my... Dude. Permission denied. Oblivion saves / bash. So the bashed patch or something caused a problem. Why is permission denied? That's so weird. I definitely have administrator privileges, so let me check what line of code is that on. Yeah, it's the one that moves the file. Cool. Okay. Hash bash. What's up, Jaeger? All right. Let's see how far back that puts me. Back to the Lich. It's terrible. Well. Dude, I thought you were supposed to be big bad tough dude. Used a staff of fatigue on me. That guy's a loser. What a fucking nerd. Oh god, it's dark. I don't like the dark, I'm scared. Hold me, daddy. No, unfortunately, because of the crash, we gotta go through a really long loading screen. Best part of the game. You know, so I've moved the mic up a lot closer. I'm like very, very close to the filter here. And I'm fine, but I want to figure out a different way to position the mic, maybe. Wondering if, I don't know. Get it a little bit more in front of me. Get it right up here so I could, like, blow it. Night Eye in the daytime actually looks interesting. And I guess this is a Necromancer altar. That's what we're seeing here, the effect of the altar? Or is that... Yeah, there's an altar. Cool. Can make some black soul gems. Okay, next up is Anvil. And if I'm gonna have to be outside anyway, let's just go out here. Like, if I'm already outside, we might as well try loading, see what happens. You know, I really didn't need the aloe vera leaves. I forgot, they're actually not restore health. Their first effect is restore fatigue. So they're not that great anymore if I want to do single ingredient potions, which is pretty much all I want to do. I gotta say though, I'm a little disappointed by the restore health effect that we got on the Greaves. 1 point? Really, game? That's the best you could muster? It's the best you could pinch out? What? 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 Okay. That really grinds my greaves. Nice. I like that. Yeah, see, there's the Nirnroot that I remembered seeing. What do we have Nirnroot-wise? 22. Ooh. Grieving for Greaves. Why are we grieving? What happened? Why? What happened to the Greaves? I think I needed 6 garlic, which I just happen to have. And 5 nightshade. Let's double check the numbers. Where is it? 5 nightshade. Oh, 2 bloodgrass. I already gave her bloodgrass. And 6 garlic, exactly. I see what you're doing there. Okay, so now we need to find an Argonian. I seem to remember a place over this way having, like, nothing but Argonians. It wasn't Rock Milk. Maybe it was. I feel like Rock Milk was the place where they all... Yeah, there was like a big war going on. Check this place out. Yeah, I was about to say, I sense potential loading? Not really. What are we fighting? Wait, where's this brigand? Oh. It died. It was just the horse that was mad at us. Or that was... I mean, the crab that was mad at us now. Okay. You're on fire today, Jaeger. Yeah, no, I'm not fighting a bunch of bears and stuff. Charcoal cave. Yeah, I don't quite remember the name of the place. We could check Undertow. See what's in here. It's too dark. There. His torch was broken. Alright, I have no idea if there are Argonians in here, but... there's bandits, so it seems... Oh, that trap was a dud, wasn't it? Seems reasonable that there may be some Argonians. Really want to console kill him now. Oh, he died off my reflect damage, which is nice. Whoa, why are there so many? Well, unless you're an Argonian, we seem to be shit out of luck and jolly well fucked. You're not an Argonian. I'm guessing we need the blood of the Argonian because they have disease. Or they're immune to disease, rather, right? Not just resistance, but they're immune. Whoa! Yeah, when that wears off, you really can't see Jack Diddley Dick, can you? I'm gonna just look up where that place was. So the way I found it before was the Hermaeus Mora quest. It's Veyond Cave. We just saw the name a minute ago. Where's it? Yeah, right around there. Okay, this is the one that's just like nothing but Argonians. The weight of your boots affect how well you can sneak. That is a lie. My boots do not affect my weight. Or the weight of my boots does not affect my sneaking. Words exist. Places, things, stuff do. How? What? Yo, this loading is ridiculous. This is like console stuff here. Why, Minotaur? His tail, like being able to see his tail through him with the detect life, it looks like a dick hanging down. So what I would do, just to make this go more smoothly, we are fully chameleons. Bleed on strike.
Steer clear of them. Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Farewell.
Melisandre's dagger is covered in Argonian blood. I should deliver it to her so that she can brew the potion. Yep, they have no idea what happened. He's like, why am I bleeding from my kidneys all of a sudden? Like the look of that mountain and stuff back there. Got the closer mountain here. Where's parallax scrolling when you need it? Actually, that one is accessible. That's... Where are we? Well, there's Frostcrag. So that's up there. Yeah, that's actually where we're going. Boethia's Shrine. Cool. You really can't see quite a ways. Kind of. I mean, it's LOD. It's well-known technology, how it's being done. You have Daedra out here? Yeah. I don't have to worry about them right now. We still have Chameleon. I'm gonna take this chance to go up to this fort. The water's looking kind of funky. Yeah, the water doesn't look as good as it used to with my old mod setup. It's not that big of a deal. I would prefer it to have like the pristine reflections that it had before, but we're just gonna live with it. Not that much more time left on this game, so might as well just live with it. The game's a bit more stable than it was before. It would have been funny if that stutter there was a crash. The game's more stable than it was before, kind of, sort of, a little bit. We're just gonna take what we can get. Frostcrag way up there, though. It's pretty cool. Is this one of those where I gotta, like, go around? Oh, I think we might... Oh, no, we didn't crash. Fort Alessia. Definitely want to get in and out of this camp before they spot me. Before my chameleon's gone. Get another landmark thing over here. I guess I'm just too fast. What is it with this really shitty loading area thing? This is freezing the game. So we got a goblin goblin tribe over here, it looks like. Oh, there is a Nirnroot. I was gonna say, I don't see a Nirnroot, so I'm not gonna go over there. But there is one. Should almost look around a little bit more. Wait, did I save? Okay, yeah, I did. I was like, what button did I even hit? Nirnroot. Don't do it, Mr. Wolf. What if there's a Nirnroot right there? I don't see one. Nah. Okay, let's save. And let's fast travel to where we're actually going now. Looking down at my watch like, holy shit.
Hi there.
Hello.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir?
You know me. We've talked.
I'll just take that dagger back from you. It should have more than enough blood for my needs.
I won't ask how you got this.
I do hope it didn't cause too much trouble.
Garlic.
6 cloves, just like I asked for.
I gave her all
Very
the
good.
stolen ones. Nightshade.
Wonderful. I do hope you didn't try to eat any of it. It can have very nasty effects on one such as yourself.
And vampire ass. I mean Ash.
Hinderl is destroyed.
Yo, he was
You are
weak.
indeed a force to be reckoned with. I shall take
He was
the
a
ashes.
nerd.
Finally, some part of him can be put to good use.
Let me guess, wait one day.
I have everything I need. Now all that remains is to brew the potion. This, however, is a task with which you cannot assist.
Bitch, I got level 100
Give me
alchemy.
24 hours. I shall have the potion ready for you then.
Whoa, where'd she go? Okay, whatever. Let's wait a day. We'll probably progress back into a little bit more advanced stage of vampirism. Not going to be an issue, of course. We're in the 3rd era, year 434. Sun's height, 31st. So the next day will be a new month. You lay on your back with a blissful feeling of peace swirling through your brain. Your every muscle is relaxed. There is no tension in any part of your body. You feel completely at ease. As your vision comes into focus, you notice others standing around you. As a man leans towards you, you recognize the robes of the necromancer, and you see a glint of light from his scalpel as it begins to cut through your flesh. We've read that one before.
You've got
Oh!
a nice bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Oh!
Welcome. Well, I have something for you.
Let me guess, 2 doses?
I might swim more if it weren't for the slaughterfish. Sharp teeth and some carry disease. The cure you seek is ready. I'm quite pleased with the results. The batch came out larger than I'd expected. There's enough for 2 doses of the potion. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe this dose is promised to someone. Should you ever have need of another for personal reasons, I can provide it. Our work here is done. You should be on your way. You already have the cure. Shouldn't you be delivering that somewhere?
Oh, but what if I want the other one? Come on.
Goodbye.
I gotta check out her basement. Not innuendo, by the way. Ooh. Lots of potions. Poison of paralysis, I'll take that. And the cure disease. Yeah, she definitely, skeletons and stuff. Are you sure you haven't been a witch in a while if you still have skeletons here? You know, I got some skeletons in my closet, but not literally.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Oh! No. Am I not taking sun damage? No, I am. Ah, there we... Needs a key, what? What the fuck, lady? Why'd you do that? I'm glad he's out of my house now. I'm gonna lock him out so he takes sun damage. I hope he dies. We'll head into the squandered mine. We'll wait a few hours. In your dream, you approach a vampire ancient. Having just completed a perilous task for him, you swell with pride, sure that he will now bestow even greater power upon you. The entire clan's eyes are upon you. Walking towards the dais where he stands, you realize that your task for him is actually unfinished, and that all of your vampiric powers have left you. You cry out as the clan descends upon you, and the ancient's fangs rip into the flesh of your throat. That is pitch black. Cool. Nice, sky there. Why am I taking sun damage? It's late. Is that particularly... Is that a specific dream that I get because I'm in the process of curing vampirism, maybe? Because it's about me losing my powers, or is it just a generic vampire dream that I could have had any time? Not quite sure. Ooh, do I have that marked? It's not even showing up. I would think it would already show up if it were markable. Oh, it's just a well. Just one of those wells I can use for magicka. Alright, let's go try to get this fort marked off, and then we'll head to Skingrad. Alright, it's done. Always nice to get more things marked off on the map, basically, right? Better for convenient, quick, fast travel later on. There is one problem with it, however, in that in games like this, it really started with this in Fallout 3, in terms of the Bethesda games. By showing you on your compass that a marker is nearby before you actually get to the thing, you can say, oh, there's an undiscovered thing over there, I just want to mark that on my map. But by doing that, you found another undiscovered thing that you also can see on your compass, so then you want to walk to that as well, and you end up playing this hopscotch thing, and you can spend a lot of time bouncing between different markers, not actually getting to where you intended to, so it can make, particularly the early game, a little bit more time consuming, just if you're one of those kind of people who like to mark everything off. But then later on in the game, it's really great for fast travel. So it is a bit of an investment, but it can also be a bit... I for one, it's very difficult for me to see something on the compass and say, I'm just going to ignore that. So I can be a little annoyed. I have the cure.
Yes, it seems that you do. The Count will be pleased.
Wait here.
Please.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're gonna get to see the wife. I for one do get a little annoyed by that whole map marker thing where it's like, oh my god, I just want to do this, but I've got so many things I can mark off. I will keep going between them. That was our dead drop location.
The Count awaits within. Please do not delay.
Are you... Oh! Was this always openable?
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit...
That's fucking cool. Is there a way to close it? Because a lot of times there's like a brick or something that you interact with. Is this the witch? What the... How did she get here? Unless she knows... Was that her kind of teasing? Like, unless I'm mistaken, this is promised to some... Maybe she somehow knew. I don't know. One second.
Time grows short. The cure must be administered as soon as possible. Please, hand it over. Melisande has agreed to help revive Rona long enough for her to drink the potion and finally be at peace. If you are quiet, you may remain. Now stand aside.
Okay, I guess I'll do
I
that.
can bring her around for a short time. You must be quick.
Are you gonna ask me for the potion?
Rona, my dear, it's time to wake up.
Janice, please no. Oh, let me sleep. Oh, please let me sleep.
It's all right. It's all right. I've come to give you peace at last.
So quiet.
Rest. True.
Yes, my dear. Just drink this. It will all be better.
Oh, Janice, thank you. Thank you for saving me.
This is either going to be funny or... Oh! Okay, it was kind of funny. What you got? I'll take that money. Oh god, what's wrong with me? So, I'm not 100% clear on why she died. I guess she grew weak, but I thought that weakness was attributed to her being a vampire and not feeding. By curing the vampirism, I mean, I guess it's been 50 years or something since she's eaten or something. I don't know, it's metaphysical bullshit. She just had to die.
My wife. My beautiful wife. Now is not the time for discussion. Give me a day's time to set her affairs in order. Speak with Hylers tomorrow. Please, leave me to my grief.
I could have made it worse by taking her clothes, right? Alrighty, let's just, Let's just get in here and wait a full day. That should be sufficient, right? Yeah, it's so hard to get a good balance on the soundtrack on this game. It's either too loud or too quiet. I feel like the dynamics are off. It is better in my in-ear monitors, so I think part of the problem is this game is not mixed well for surround sound. And that's why I was having such a hard time hearing like the voices and such, or even the music. Like, you know, like, am I in combat music? I can't hear it. It's a slight issue where if I turn the game up... Okay, 66 to 40... Come on, let's pick something in the middle. There we go. Yeah, the problem is I have to then make sure my volume is not too high. Otherwise it bleeds into the mic and it echoes, and that still happens. I didn't realize it was happening as much as it was in some of the other episodes, because I watch my my mixer, and I can see when it's picking up sound, of course, and sometimes I'm in dialogue and I look over, it's not picking up sound, and then sometimes I look over and it is. It's very inconsistent.
You've got to leave now. Please, wait here. I shall let the Count know you are waiting for him.
Alright, so we're supposed to wait. Last time I got tired of waiting and I walked into the Count's room and he spoke to me. We'll just hang out here. Yeah, what was I saying about, the volume? Yeah, it sucks though, I don't like the echo thing. I should get back in the habit of just always wearing my in-ear monitors, basically, unless I'm playing a game that doesn't need a lot of sound. Like a Factorio or something. I don't really need my monitors for that. Although the experience is really nice. I noticed certain things about the music that I never noticed. Well, I'd noticed them before because I'd listened to the soundtrack, but like, specifically while playing the game, I noticed those things a lot more. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about Factorio a few minutes ago and how I'm itching to revisit it, I think. That's a dangerous proposition. Because we know what happens when you revisit Factorio. Now that I think about it, it's been nearly a year since playing it, hasn't it? Jaeger and Captain Copperbeard and myself were doing a co-op game of Factorio on stream last year. I think it basically lasted until I took my hiatus, which was like June or so. It was like mid-June when it started. Okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm not waiting anymore, I'm going in. I'm going in, guys. Yeah, so basically lasted until the hiatus. So yeah, it's been almost a year since I've actually played Factorio, which is strange.
Please, go.
Dude, what? But I waited a day. Fuck off, man. How much longer are you gonna make me wait? Maybe I sped him up getting to the door now? I have no fucking clue. This is so boring. I hate meeting with the Count. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's something interesting about game design and game theory, not the formal academic subject game theory, but theory of like game design and architecture or planning. Here's something interesting to think about. Some of us like extreme realism in our games. I actually like simulators. This is not a simulator though, so sometimes when things happen that are too realistic in games that are not designed to be overly realistic, it can be a little frustrating. I'll play, like, I love games like Euro Truck Simulator, you know, I love games like Arma, especially with some of the mods that make it even more advanced.
See you again, my friend. I cannot thank you enough for helping me rescue Rona from
Hold the thought. Put a pin in that.
I hope that she has found the peace she sought. I'd like to offer you a reward for your efforts.
A blowjob? You're already down there. What is it?
Given your present condition, the main gift I would offer is useless. I can, however, offer you a monetary reward for your troubles. Thank you again. I shall rest easier now.
Uh-oh, hang on.
Rona no longer suffers.
10,000 gold, that's not very good.
The Doomstones are a mystery. Are they traces of the mythic times, or creations of ancient beast folk, or lost races of Mer or men?
I'm gonna check if he had a secondary award. Let's see. I gotta do everything with the keyboard because the game has absorbed my mouse. So frustrating. Okay. Oh no, he just gives you gold. Wait a minute, no. The vampire gift option cannot be accessed if the player is cured during the quest. Okay, no, that's whatever. Oh, okay. Unused dialogue suggests that at one point it would have been possible to complete this quest without the need to be a vampire. At the end, he would have offered to make you a vampire. So the way he says my present condition, meaning that I'm already a vampire, alludes to that. Cool. So then, yeah, I just got the level 30 quest reward. Okay. Count Hasseldor thanked me for finding a cure for his wife. Alright, now we gotta talk to Melisande. Let's talk a little bit about game design and game theory and stuff real quick before I go get cured. Because I think this is interesting. Yeah, what's going on? I chose death. So I'm going to just go on about this for a couple minutes on one stream of thought. So I'm not going to interrupt this. So reverting back to what I was saying, I said put a pin in it, but I'm going to kind of restart that from the beginning. Something came up on a video I was watching the other day, and it got me thinking. You know, I play a lot of simulator type games. I play a lot of extremely complex games, and I appreciate realism in a lot of those games. Again, I like things like Arma, Euro Truck Simulator, weird things like that. I like Flight Sim. You know, I have a pretty decent HOTAS. So I love games like Elite Dangerous, which are pretty simulatory. So I love stuff like that, and I love that heavy attention to detail. That's something I've kind of always appreciated in games. And the thing is, when you're playing a game that is designed around that, that's one thing. You expect it, right? So it's not that big of a deal. But when realism maybe creeps a little bit too much into a game that's not designed around realism, it becomes sometimes annoying. A perfect example is what we just had to deal with here with the Count, where I have to talk to that lady and say, hey, let me meet the Count, and she's like, wait here. And then I sit out here for like minutes before he shows up. Why? Like, I understand it wants to make things feel a little bit more realistic, but it actually just becomes frustrating for the player, because this is one of those kind of things where I just want to be able to turn my quest in and get on with my day. But it makes me, you know, it makes me wait, because that would kind of be realistic in this situation. And I can appreciate that on, you know, at face value, I can appreciate that. But in execution, not so much. So, another example that came up, the video that I was actually watching, was about Fallout. I think it was just Fallout, not even Fallout 2. It was about Fallout, and it was about the loot. And the guy, you know, doing the video described how he would walk into buildings. Whoa, that was weird. The guy doing the video described how he would walk into buildings and he would check all of the things, all the containers, and he would basically find nothing almost always. And sometimes you'd get some decent loot, but the vast majority of the time it would be nothing. Like the extreme majority of the time it would be nothing, or it would be clutter that's worthless. So the way he described it, I kind of liked, because he talked about how if you were to ask him, you know, kind of an on paper question, would he prefer something that's more realistic, like that, where most of the time you're not going to go and open somebody's like drawer in their room and, like, you know, there's a high level weapon, or there, you know, there's a mini nuke if you're doing like a Fallout kind of thing or something, right? You're probably not going to see that most of the time. It's realistic that most containers are probably not going to have much in them. So on paper, he said he'd probably be inclined to side with that more realistic route versus the kind of route where you're kind of guaranteed to get decent loot a good chunk of the time. But in practice, when the player is subjected to that realism, it can be a lot less fun at times. Now again, it depends on what you're playing. If you're playing a game like Arma, or if you're playing a game like Flight Sim, you kind of know what you're getting into from the start, and you should be fine with that extra bit of realism and any extra feeling of if it feels cumbersome, you kind of expect that, right? So I don't think it's a big deal there. And in fact, you probably want that feeling, that cumbersome feeling, in a way to simulate, okay, yeah, I have to hit every single switch in the cabin to do these things, but that's what would happen in a real plane, right? So it's not a bad thing. But if you're, you know, running into something like that, you know, if you played Fallout 3 or something, and it literally made you hit every key on the keyboard as you're hacking or something, that would be unnecessary realism creeping into the game where it doesn't need to be there. And there's some of that does happen in this game, and that was a prime example there of the game just making me sit here for minutes, and I'm like, where is the count? Is the AI broken? Do I need to go talk to him myself? And I try to talk to him, and he says, get out. So I have to come back out here and keep waiting for a couple minutes. So it's a very weird system, and it's that like realism creeping in where it doesn't need to be there in a way that made it less enjoyable. Again, I think it all depends on the game you're playing, you know, and if I'm playing a game, or if I'm playing an absurd roguelike like Dwarf Fortress, I know what I'm there to do. I know I'm there to see that extreme detail and that, you know, like pedantic, like super fine-grained stuff, and I love it for that. But that's not really what I'm looking for here, right? So I don't necessarily want to have to sit there and you know, say, oh, okay, let me wait for 5 minutes for the count to show up while he, you know, gets off his ass. So I don't know, I just think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting topic. I Chose Death in the chat says, what I'm talking about is exactly why I always had believed Shenmue has been garbage from day one. Personally, I never actually played Shenmue. I know the games have a huge legacy, but I never actually played it myself. So I don't really have a dog in that fight. I don't think I've ever even watched a playthrough, so I can't really comment on it personally. Very in the dark on that series, but again, it all depends on what you're looking for. You know, if you want to, you know, play an arcadey racing game, you're going to play an arcadey racing game. If you want to play a simulator, you're going to go play a simulator. But if you pick up an arcadey racing game, and then all of a sudden on one mission, you have to like check your tire pressures and you know your fucking brake fluid or whatever. I don't right? If you start having to actually like, you know, do very detailed maintenance on your car, that would be boring. Players that wanted to play an arcadey style racing game would not be happy, because that would be... Yeah, I'm fine. That would be unnecessary realism creeping in where it doesn't need to be. Now, I don't hate the Radiant AI system in this game, but I do get that feeling from Radiant AI from time to time where it's like, okay, I know what you're going for, but it sometimes creates more problems than it solves. And sometimes the veil kind of just falls away, and it's a little bit too obvious that like, oh yeah, this is a game. And I think the AI got better after this, right? But still, it's just thoughts and interesting things about game design and you know, the theory of design. So I'll just wrap up again by saying I actually really like the realism stuff. I like the super detailed stuff. I mean, you know, I pretty much say my favorite game is Factorio. I love Elite Dangerous a lot, so I love that stuff, but it's all like, you know, where I expect to get that. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on that either. And I'm not like super picky about that game, Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but I don't really want to hear more about it, because I do plan on playing that one day. But I'm not in like a super blackout mode on that game or anything. I just don't really want to know like how all the systems work, but I don't know. Who knows when I'll actually play it? It might be years. Okay, can I fast travel? Where do I gotta go? Where is it? Drakelow. Nope. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're going for you know, arcadey is not always the best word, but if you're going for a non-simulator experience, you should almost commit to that. It's weird to kind of balance the two, in my opinion. Balancing, or trying to do some, you know, simulatory kind of stuff, and some other stuff which is more just standard, like, yeah, it's an action game or whatever. Trying to throw the two together is a bit strange. Why am I taking health damage? It's 9 p.m. What's happening? Come on. Now, can we go? Good. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 has arcadey driving, then you have to worry about turbulence when flying. Yeah, I think the driving's all right. I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, I do like the way the flying feels on the game. It's not too... I feel like the turbulence is really there just to make it look cool more than anything. I don't feel like it really affects the flying too much. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a few years since I've done any serious game time on Grand Theft Auto 5. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it really affecting things too much. Camera didn't turn with the aircraft. Yeah, shit, I don't remember. I think the one thing I do remember about flying is that the flight controls and stuff in Grand Theft Auto 5 was the entire reason I kept an Xbox controller plugged in.
By the nine divines, can't a woman get a
Because I'd be playing on keyboard and mouse, and then I'd just pick up the controller the moment I started flying.
Get back, you filthy beast! I'll have nothing to do with that light.
The fuck? Give me the cure. How much did my vampirism progress? Is it back up to 100? What? What? When? When did that happen?
What can I do? When you visit a way shrine of Zenithar, and you've lived a good life by the nine, you...
Wait, did I confuse something? Do I have the cure already? Oh, it's just right here. Restore health, a bunch, restore magicka, restore fatigue, and cure vampirism.
Bye.
Alrighty, let's do it. It is pretty good. It's as much as I like Morrowind, I do like the vampire system way more on here. I feel like it's implemented better here. Well, it's not that it's implemented horribly in Morrowind. It's just that you can't do shit in Morrowind when you're a vampire. I like the... by feeding on here, you conceal yourself, so then you can still run around and masquerade as a normal person, and you have that balance of power, right? So you can say, well, do I want to go longer without feeding and get more bonuses, but then not be able to interact with people, or do I want to, and then also suffer more penalties in the daytime, for instance, or do I want to, look at that empty spot there, or do I want to like keep myself fed and blend in with society and only get minimal bonuses? So it's cool that it's something you get to actually think about and I guess weigh. Yeah, and in Morrowind, it's basically like, hey, you're a vampire, like, pretty much nobody's ever going to talk to you again.
Make it cool.
Ooh, he's in training mode. Good.
Just go.
Dude, why is he so pissy? Oh, that's not going to work, is it? What is acrobatics at? Oh, no, I have two of them, don't I? They show up in different places.
Away. Go on.
Let's do it.
Training.
Oh no! I know why.
I'm done talking to you.
When I reinstalled the game in the mods, I didn't remove that DLL. Oh well. We'll do that later. I want to see what this camp is over here. The Adoring Fans show back up? I have not even... I don't really watch movies much, but I heard good things about the first Sonic movie. How was the second one? I would watch movies more often, I just never really have an opportunity... not opportunity, but... I don't know. It never, the opportunity never presents itself. Oh, my map looks cool. So this is something that I did change. I didn't really like the color map that I had here before. So I actually prefer this. Yeah, this is nice. Alright, well, we've cured vampirism, we've done all the other stuff. Seeking Your Roots still exists. What if I go... Shit, there's nowhere good to check, is there? We're gonna go up here and just run up the coast a little bit and see what happens. I want to try and find some Nirnroots the legit way for a minute. Well, it happened. That's good to hear. It was decent, though. Yeah. It's nice that we can actually have some, you know, decent video game related movies and stuff from time to time. They don't all have to be Uwe Boll movies. From what I saw, it seemed like the Sonic movie, the first one in particular, was very self-aware. And it seems like, from what I saw... Who's mad? You. From what I saw of it, it seems like, there were some problems early on, and everybody complained, and they actually changed the movie. Like, the way they made Sonic look or something, people hated it. And they complained, and they said, alright, we'll fix it. We'll change it, because people are complaining. Rather than just saying, tough shit, you get what you get. So I can really appreciate that, and it seemed like they were pretty self-aware. You're just mentioning, Jim Carrey, yeah, like, it seemed like from, the little clips I saw of, like, some of the, you know, Dr. Robotnik scenes, it seemed like he was like really into the role and everything, and in a way that probably made it pretty fun. Right, that's what it was. Sonic had like a human face. Strange. Yeah, and on the one hand, you gotta question why it was done that way. Like, why did they do that? But hey, at least they listened to people and they changed it. Turn Sonic into like a creepypasta. It sounds like what they did initially. Sounds like something out of a creepypasta. Sonic.exe. He had a human face and human teeth. Yeah, it's like, when I put the cartridge in, something was wrong. The screen was red and Sonic had a human face with human teeth. When I looked in the background, I noticed Tails was sitting there, but he was decapitated and bloody. He also had a human face and human teeth. That's exactly what it sounds like it would be from, like some shitty creepypasta. And then I pressed start and the game said my name out loud. Who's mad at me? Is it a mud crab? It's gotta be a mud crab, right? Okay, we're gonna put my detect life stuff on. There it is. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard, though. What's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily... It's like a corporate thing, right? It's very much a corporate thing. Somebody high up at a corporate level is like, what do the kids like? They like Sonic? Let's make them a Sonic movie, but we're gonna make him look like this. It's this weird decision that kind of gets passed down, and the animators that were doing it, a lot of them were probably like, this is weird, but we don't really have any say, right? We're paid to do a job, and we can't really change what it looks like, or we can't really change what we're being asked to do. We don't have, you know, enough zeros on the end of our paycheck, right? So we don't have the leverage. Dude, how close do I need to be? Thank you. Yeah, it's like somebody with way too many zeros on the end of their paycheck decides what Sonic's gonna look like. Decides to change him. No, to be fair though, that also does not mean we need to go Chris Chan about it. We don't need to go like ripping up Sonic cutouts and, you know, attacking GameStop employees because Sonic's arms were the wrong color or whatever. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and my second favorite is either Sonic Mania or Sonic 2. So then my third favorite would be the other. You know, when I was a kid, I had a Dreamcast and all that. I was really into Sonic Adventure and all that. It hasn't held up that well today, but I definitely really liked that game back when it was, you know, new. Oh yeah, I actually really liked Sonic Spinball. I did have Sonic Spinball as well. I had a real obscure one that a lot of people don't know about. What was it called? Like Sonic's Wacky Worlds or something? It was a Sega game, a Sega Genesis game, that came with like a mouse and stuff, and it was this weird thing where you'd like load into a map. And when I say map, it was just like a little... It's just like a background. It's not super interactive or anything, the background itself, but yeah, you've seen it. So what it is, just to explain it though, it's like you just be a picture, like a background, and you could like drop stuff in. You could drop character, and it had weird characters. It had like Toe Jam and Earl and all kinds of stuff. You could drop them in, and they just kind of like walk around or dance or whatever, and you could like paint things and drop like buildings or stuff in, and you're just supposed to like build your little worlds or something. I mean, it's very much, you know, a thing that's supposed to keep kids busy. It's not like a normal Sonic game or anything, but I even had that, because I remember we bought it at Trader's Village, you know, like the flea market kind of thing. I saw it, and you know, I'm a kid, and we were there, and I said, "Oh, they have there's a Sonic game I don't have. I want it." And my parents got it for me. I had fun with it as a kid, you know. I don't know that I would really have fun with it now. Sonic pays his taxes, the game. See, I don't... When you say the game store, like, are you talking an online thing? Because I didn't know it was available anywhere. I thought that thing was pretty obscure. Okay, so we got a few more Nirnroots. I don't know where else to go at this point. We can go down there. Oh, like a retro game place. Yeah, okay. Best thing to do seems to be to follow the coast. I could look for little, like, inland bodies of water, but it's kind of difficult to find anything useful. A will-o'-the-wisp? Well, I don't... To be fair, I don't know how rare it exactly is, but I feel like it's rare. I feel like it's one that a lot of people don't know about. But I don't really say that with any authority, I guess. So you'd have to look into it to know if it really is rare. I don't have my copy anymore, though. I don't know what happened to it. I think when we moved when I was a kid... What if that was number 30? I think when I was a kid and we moved, when I was like 10 years old or something, I think my parents sold my Sega Genesis. And I didn't know. Because I remember looking for my Sega after we moved, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I still have my Dreamcast and stuff, and I know exactly where my Dreamcast is at. But, okay, we need 2 more Nirnroots. So I know exactly where my Dreamcast is at, but I think they sold my Sega Genesis for some reason when we were moving. And... oh, we need 1 more. Might be right around here, even. I ended up getting a Sega Genesis a few years ago. What is that? Is that a Spider Daedra or something else? Oh, that's a Land. some drag wax. Yeah, a few years ago there was a show. It was like a little convention thing not far from here. And then, you know, one of my friends... Oh, we got number 30. Should get an update here in a few seconds. Yeah, one of my friends, a band who I'm friends with all the members of, who does video game music, they were going to be playing at that little convention thing. And we went there, we found a Sega Genesis for a pretty good price. And my buddy knew I had been wanting one, so he was like, if you want, I'll buy it for you. I was like, alright, sure. So he ended up buying it for me, and I finally got a new Sega Genesis again. Alright, so that was number 30, right? Yeah, I have 30 Nirnroots. Oh, he needs 40! Shit, my bad, I was reading the wrong thing. Okay, I'm not gonna go look for another 10. I don't really feel like doing that. Oh my god, why is the game eating my mouse? Oblivion... Nirnroot ID 4E940. That didn't work. Okay, let me try again. Oh, I said 4-3. That's why. It's 4E. 10 Nirnroots added, yay! I found 40 of them. I'm literally just doing this to get it off of my quest thing, to complete it. And yeah, I could probably go scour around looking for more Nirnroots, but who cares? Who gives a shit, am I right? You said, let's see what you said there in chat about game collecting used to be fun before the YouTubers started talking about how rare and expensive. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I would never say I really did collecting per se, it's just that I've been gaming for so long and I keep everything that I get for the most part. It's very, I was never one to like go sell games. I just keep all my games, so I kind of collect it over time. And in some of the games I have end up being rare. Another one though, I will say my biggest regret ever, because I just contradict myself by saying I don't really sell games. I did one time. I was still a kid and I wanted an Xbox. So, you know, I really, really wanted an Xbox. And, you know, I was like, I don't know, 12 years old or something. So I like, you know, saved up allowance and chores and stuff. And I still didn't have quite enough. So I said, I'm going to sell some of my old games. And I took it, I think this was like Electronic Boutique, right? EB Games. This has been a minute. And I took it to EB and I had a handful of games there. And I thought about, ooh, what ones are probably going to get me more money because I want to be able to get my Xbox. And I got like 5 games, right? 5 Xbox games at the same, like that day, like Halo and stuff. But the one game that I got rid of that really, really, really hurt me later on was Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. Because that game, it came out on PlayStation. It was like $70 or something. And this was like a collector's edition before collector's editions were really a thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about then. So it was like a big box and it had like a fold out, like it had a little fold out thing with pictures and stuff, and it had like, I think it had a map, it had a nice booklet, it even gave you a walkthrough up to the first boss in the booklet. It came with some extra goodies. So for years I regretted that. And this was another one where a few years ago, No, don't be fully disappointed. This was another one where a few years ago, so I would always look at it on like Amazon and eBay and stuff, and it would be very often selling for like 200 plus bucks. And at the Classic Game Fest in Austin, which is like every August or so, at Classic Game Fest one year in Austin, I found a copy of it that was only like 60 bucks or something, and it was very good condition. So I snatched that up. I was like, yep, I'm buying that. I'm getting me a copy of it again. But it's not mine. So it still kind of disappoints me a bit because it's not mine. You know what I mean? I sold my, because the one I had was, you know, bought from the Walmart. You know, it was a brand new copy bought from Walmart, and that was mine. And I do regret selling that every time I think about it. It got me my Xbox, but man, that kind of hurt.
You have the next batch of Nirnroot yet?
Yep, let's do it.
Words fail me at this point. There must be no stone unturned in all Cyrodiil. I don't know what else to say but to thank you.
Yeah, dude, I searched so hard for those last 10 especially.
This version of the Elixir of Exploration will be the last. I've wrung every bit of information from my research that I can. Since you seem so adept at finding the elusive Nirnroot, if you wish to bring me more, I'd be more than happy to compensate you.
Nirnroots actually suck though. They're all negative effects.
I look forward to getting more Nirnroot from you. And yes, in 24 hours, I'll have the elixir ready.
A near complete collection of PlayStation games. That's impressive. Can't lie. That's a lot of... How many games... I know I've seen the full collection via ROMs, via emulating and all that. I don't remember how many games, but there's definitely some gems in there that are kind of hard to get a hold of. Do you have LSD? I would love to get a copy of that. LSD Dream Emulator.
I've never worked so hard on a formula in my life, but I've got your grand elixir of exploration done.
You said, no, that shit's expensive as fuck. Elixir of Exploration.
Here it is, my pride and joy. A grand elixir of exploration. Use it in good health, my friend. Of course, if you want more of them, I've whipped up a few. Expensive, but worth every coin.
So it's the same as the last one, it adds more on top of it is all. So we can compare them. So
best to stock up now while
the weak one does 20 points of health and Night Eye. So the strong one, no, the moderate adds fatigue, 20 points of fatigue. Strong elixir adds 5 points of blade, blunt, destruction, restoration, and sneak. And the grand just adds 5 more points on all those things. So it's kind of meh, honestly. At that point, because like all those skills are maxed out for me anyway, except for blunt, I think. I disappoint Snoop Dogg. I know Snoop Dogg would be disappointed my blunt is not maxed out.
There's no point in giving you any more money until you've brought me 10 more Nirnroot.
I kind of want to know what he gives me. Let's find out. Who cares? It's just money.
Reliable as usual.
This is like 25 gold. 250, that's terrible.
The only piece of advice I can give you is to leave no stone
unturned.
Good luck.
So how expensive is LSD Dream Emulator? That's one of those games where I bet it was always kind of rare, but I bet if you had got it back, you know, in the early 2000s before YouTube, and before all the crazy videos on YouTube, it was probably a lot cheaper, just like what you're talking about. Oh, that's actually not that. Could I afford doing that? Yes. Do I want to? I don't think so. That's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting closer to 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things, like, could I afford it? Yes, I can make it happen. But I don't really want to. Lifting the veil. So this is the only quest I have that I haven't done. I'm saving too much. I feel like I'm saving every time I change a menu. So this quest should be interesting. I don't quite remember how it's going to play out, so we'll see. There is one thing that's awkward, though, and that is the fact that I stole the book that she's going to give me.
Good day to you. I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
Bitch gave me 25 gold. No. But the game doesn't even let me say anything, so... Yes, that's why I'm here.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
Of course! Like, everyone knows that, right? Okay, what about the Draconian Madstone? Yes, she is a collector, yeah.
A fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes
like an
of the snake are
Ouroboros?
supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my
Not eating its own tail,
I've
right?
learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's funny, we're talking about collecting things and all that, and then just happened to start, yeah, let's do this quest involving a collector. Also, let me catch up on the last message about, so most of your games are from years of just buying, that's what I was saying, yeah. Just buying games and you just keep them. And that's basically, most of my games are from that as well, like, I still have most of the original PlayStation games I got when I was a kid in the 90s, you know, and I probably would have still had all the Sega stuff if for some reason it didn't get sold off when we moved. I would have definitely protested had I known it was happening. But I still have like original copies of like super old games and stuff for all different kind of platforms. I still have like my original Xbox, although it has Linux on it because I modded it. But you know, it is what it is. So disc rot does suck, but I still think it's worth having like the original copy if possible. And you can't do anything about disc rot really. I mean, once it starts dying, it's kind of, you know, oh well. But it's cool to say, like, oh, this is the original thing. And there is something to be said for that. So I'm going to continue dialogue, but before I do that, I will say, I do know a little sleep. There's the obvious dope smoker or whatever. I know a little sleep. And my friend was doing, like, his master's work or something, and he's, like, an artist, and he was doing, like, this project and kind of making an adventure game for his master's work, and I did the music for it, and what he asked for was basically like just bass lines. He's like, I just want like doom metal, like sleep kind of inspired bass lines, just nasty, slow, like brooding bass lines. I was like, all right, I got you. So it was a lot of fun, and so I just like, kind of for a week or so, I just immersed myself. I just listened to nothing but sleep, and then I was like, all right, I got ideas. And then, but I was also like, tell me about the game, tell me about your story and everything, so I kind of know, so I can like think about that as I'm working on the music as well, you know. And he was super happy with it, so I kind of gave him the rough versions, and I was like, all right, let me get you some better recordings now. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. The part that was most difficult, though, is they needed to loop, and making like actual like real instruments, and like making a MIDI track loop is really easy, but making a clean loop with real instruments is a lot more difficult. At least, you know, for just someone who's doing this as a hobby and is not a professional, right? It was fun, though. I can talk about some doom metal in a minute. I'm gonna get through this dialogue so we could be doing some other stuff, too.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Not really, no. You can say no and I don't care, wow.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
Cool. So the alliance ended the... Wait, who was Raymond Cyrodiil? Or so the alliance ended the... we'll ask about the alliance.
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated.
Dragon Break
It's come to my
confirmed.
attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Okay.
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Yeah, I guess I am.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone.
This might be awkward.
I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger.
Do I get a
I
duplicate?
suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins.
Do they realize I stole it now?
Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Diary.
I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragon Claw
I think we've been there.
has been located.
It's not far.
I'll mark it on your map.
It's on the way to
The
Frostcrag.
rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Madstone.
The Madstone awaits.
Yeah, whatever. Diary.
The messenger's diary will make a nice companion to the Madstone in my collection.
Yeah, about that.
May the path...
I don't know if you noticed, but the little case there next to you where you used to have the diary, it's missing. The diary's gone. Who would do something like that? Who would do something so obscene as to steal the messenger's diary right from next to your throne? I don't even know. Alrighty. What is it called? Diary? What is it called? Akaviri Diary Translation. Well, that's kind of beefy. Day 3. It is with a heavy heart and a trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Raymond Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I'm nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. Day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Raymond's forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. Day 8. After winding my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, a huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. It stands watch pointing north, as if daring anyone to cross the borders into the Imperial nation. Raymond would be quite angry if he knew we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who had been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly, but I managed to help heal it with an ampule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name was Silaj, and he was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting, and he decided to travel with me back to the fort since his mission would be needless. We plan to leave at nightfall. Is he an imposter? Day 9. I'm using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we have made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Silaj. He had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now that they had tasted blood, they had returned in greater number. Fighting back to back, Silaj and I slew at least 8 of the beasts, but not before one of them clawed my gut and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but now I'm bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had, I gave to Silaj. We have decided to continue north until we reach the portal to the Serpent's Trail and seek cover inside. I try to write more soon, but I must sleep. I am so very tired. Day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpent's Trail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was the creatures that had decided to make the Serpent's Trail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. Silaj died instantly as one of them cleaved off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels trying to escape, but as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine. I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack is reopened, and I have lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I've been unable to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I'm so close, yet it may as well be leagues away, since I can no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or soldier picks up this diary, please get the orders to the fort before it is too late. And please tell my wife, Vata, that Jafari will always love her. Alright then. We also had a map. Is it Pale Pass map. So we find the statue, there's the claw points to the statue, and then we just go straight north. That's easy enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, so back to what we were talking about a minute ago, with Doom Metal. I like Doom Metal, but what I really like the most is actually kind of the subgenre Epic Doom Metal. So some Candlemass would fall into that. It's kind of like Doom Metal with a bit of like power metal-y vibe to it, I guess. There's a little bit of Candlemass that would fall into that vein. The band I really, really like is called Doomsword. They're really cool. I haven't heard from them in a long time though, but they have some really good stuff. Solitude Eternus, that's a name you don't hear a lot. They're really good epic doom metal. I love stuff like that a lot. But yeah, in general, doom metal's pretty cool. I'm a big fan. And yeah, by the way, I appreciate the pun there. I'm sure the thief is unknown. Put the shades on, do the thing. So we're at the... Yeah, I was hoping not to fight the bear. I've arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. I should consult the messenger's diary to learn the way to the next landmark. We have a cave showing up on the compass. We're just gonna follow the claw and find the statue. That's what they said to do. That's what the map shows. But it's kind of difficult. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, this cave might just be it. I've reached the second landmark, the Sentinel. I should consult due to straight north. It's already on your compass. And I was actually thinking Minotaurs. But when they said that they cleaved his head off, I was like, Minotaurs don't use swords. These hammers. Alright, Serpent's Trail. And we just saw an ogre, though. But they don't really use weapons, so... We'll see what's in here. I found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seems to be an underground passage. I'll need to traverse the passage if I'm to find the ruins. Yeah, I can't see anything. Probably gonna finish this quest and then I'm gonna go to bed, because I am obscenely tired right now. I'm fading. Ow. Not sure why I'm so tired. It's been a weird, like, couple of weeks. I've discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I've been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. It's been a weird couple of weeks, so I've just been, like, tired and sad and not happy. Sad and not happy are different things. Near the body of the messenger, I discovered a slate tablet with what appears to be Akaviri writing on its surface. These must be the orders the messenger spoke about in the diary. So I can look at it, but I assume I can't read it. Oh shit, I didn't see what it's called. Oh, no, not that. Whoa! Oh! As he travels around Cyrodiil... yeah, no, that's something else. But I just found out how to do something I've been wanting to do. If I go into the menu, and... I take, say, human blood, I hold, click... Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay. I knew there was a way to do that on the console. I didn't know how to do it here. Where is it? I don't want to equip it, I wanted to look at it. Oh, hell yeah. I can one-shot them, that makes me happy. There's a lot of things in here. I just one-shot the cave boss. That makes me slightly erect. Can I go through there, or is it invisible wall? Yeah, not supposed to go that way. Oh, there's a will-o'-the-wisp. I was like, there's something weird. That glow is not normal. I don't need battle axe of voltage. Get your Voltron ass out of here. No! Where did we crash? No. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take this as an opportunity to take a quick break. I got a pet racehorse. I don't know why racehorses have to piss so much that it became a phrase. They just, like, in the middle of a race, just start pissing? Is that what racehorses do? Is it still the same? Yeah, okay, so the loot's predetermined before you go to the chest, because I think I've seen it happen another time as well. Okay, stone door to Pale Pass. Yeah, let me take a quick break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Let me get a drink too, because I've been very thirsty for a while and I've been empty. So, we'll do that. I'll be back. We'll finish out this quest. And then I'm gonna go to bed. But I've still got a bit of time left. Catch you on the other side. Okay. Let's do this. I almost choked. It just hit my throat at like, oh shit. Uh-oh. Why is my webcam frozen? Something happened. Shit, hang on. Okay. What is the best way to fix that? Give me just a moment. Okay, something very interesting is happening. And I am gonna love explaining this in a moment. Okay. It's showing detected now. Nope. It's gone again. And I'm still frozen on the same spot as before. Might just no webcam it for the rest. Fuck it, we're gonna no webcam it for a bit. Okay, let me explain what's going on my end, which is interesting. So, with my in-ear monitors, I have like an extension that I plug, an extension cable that I plug them into. It's just it's 3.5 millimeter jack. It's just an extension for that, and then it's plugged back in. It's literally just plugged into one of my monitors because that's the easiest way I can get it working. And for this, I don't need to run it through a DAC or anything. It's fine. So, what's happening is this has never happened before, but just now when I got back, I was plugging my my in-ear monitors back into the extension cable, basically the plug, the 3.5 millimeter plug that's sitting right here that I always plug into, and I noticed my left monitor. It was at the same time I heard the click in my in-ear monitors of them like getting signal, basically, of them starting to get audio. At that exact moment, my left monitor, which has OBS on it, blinked for just a moment. I didn't notice anything with my webcam. I just noticed the monitor blink. I thought, that's weird, right? That's a bit strange. But whatever. Nothing seemed to happen. Until then I noticed when I switched over to full screen, or when I switched it back over to the game, my webcam was frozen. I look at my webcam, the light's off. It's not on right now. Strange. So what I did is I just unplugged and replugged my webcam, the USB into it, and then but in order to do that, I stood up and I had unplugged my in-ear monitors again. When I plugged them in, the screen flickered again. Strange, right? If I unplug and replug them right now, which I just did, doesn't happen. Why is that happening all of a sudden? I've been using them with the webcam with no problem, some weird conflict or something. I don't know. Technology's weird. I'm gonna have to mess with this. But, you know, not on stream. Lifting the veil, I've emerged from the Serpent's Trail and find myself face to face with the legendary Pale Pass. A path winds down into the snowy valley. If I follow it, it should lead me directly to the ruins. Okay, but one more comment though on the webcam. So when I was saying like I unplugged and replugged the webcam and then I plugged my inner monitors back in and it flicked I saw the screen, the monitor flicker again, which is strange. Yeah, I have a thought. Hold on one second. Is there? No, okay, good. Alright, so the webcam did seem to turn back on until I plugged the in-ear monitors back in, so it seems like there is some conflict. I have ideas that I might be able to try later. The last time I unplugged and replugged it, I did not remove my in-ear monitors from the jack. And the webcam just never seemed to turn on. So, that's bizarre. I don't know why that would be a conflict that would happen. Yeah, I don't care enough to try to sneak up on them or anything. I might try one other thing. At the end of stream, when I usually go full screen, I might just take out my in-ear monitor, like unplug my in-ear monitors, replug the webcam and see if it works, and I'll do my outro with the webcam. But if there's some relation, I mean, there seems to be some relation. I'm very perplexed. Again, technology's weird. I would note that I only started wearing the monitors again, like, about a week ago. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. So I started wearing the monitors again like a week ago. And this camera is new-ish. I got the camera a couple of months ago. So in the past, when I wore monitors for every stream, for like my first 6 months of streaming, it was all with a different webcam. Wonder if that's related. Or, I don't know. Looks uncomfortable, buddy. Can I, go inside somewhere? Yeah. Old wooden door to mouth of the serpent. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I know I'm getting the stone, but is there a particular thing I'm looking for at the moment? Should leave me, yeah, just to the ruins. Okay. Oh, right, we had the key. I was wondering why they would give me a very hard lock. The ruins appear to be infested with undead Akaviri. I don't know how long they've been trapped here, but I should proceed with caution. I need to locate the Akaviri commander of the fort who is said to possess the Draconian Madstone. Got like shields and crap. None of this is gonna be anything I really need. I didn't hit the lever. This lever moved. Alright, I can one-shot them by doing that. I love it. Ow! I love a good portcullis. Just got to open one. It feels weird looking over at the stream on this game and not seeing the webcam. I'm gonna assume that's for later. That might be the exit. That might be the like, alright, you did the dungeon, here's your quick way out. Because Bethesda loves doing that. It's one of those things, going back to the discussion from like an hour and a half ago, about realism in games. It's probably not super realistic, but I'm torn on it. It does probably bother me a little bit more than it reasonably should, that every dungeon seems to have a convenient way out. Because it doesn't feel that realistic to me. But it's also very practical. So it has its pros and cons. So what's going on, Mikey? Just had some issues here, hence the no camera. Very strange, like technology is weird kind of issues. Alright, can we stop doing that? Atronach Breton run, what? Ah. I would not want to do that on this game. I've actually thought about doing that on Elder Scrolls 3. But I don't really like the combat much on this game, so I would not enjoy doing a hardcore run. Hello, adoring fan. Yeah, but I was thinking about doing that on Elder Scrolls 3. I'd probably have a lot of fun doing a max difficulty hardcore run there. Alright, let's let Night Eye wear off. I want to have a proper dialogue here. Not with all the crazy effects on.
We've awaited your arrival, messenger.
Yeah, you've been waiting for a hot minute, dude. I'm still baffled by this weird issue. Alright, so you speak my language, even though you don't write the same language.
You have made a long and perilous journey, but there is no time to rest. The army of Raymond is at our doorstep, and our supplies have dwindled. We have awaited your arrival. Tell us, what news do you bring from Akavir?
Here are your orders.
Well done, soldier. Your mission is complete, and you have my thanks. Now we may rest. Long live the Akavir.
After seeing the orders, the Akaviri commander vanished. The ruins are now silent and at peace. After so many years, the Akaviri's final mission has been completed. I should proceed ahead and search for the Mad Stone. I was gonna say, this looks like the altar that you get the Heart of Desparal from in Hexen. I mean, except it doesn't have a heart on it. Yeah, leave it to me to reference Hexen in Elder Scrolls. I've obtained the Draconian Madstone. I should now make the long journey back to Countess Carvane in Bruma. 700 gold, nice. Gonna take a bit to make up for all the gold I spent on that enchantment, but you know, whatever. So, what is the purpose of this? I have no idea where I'm at. It's like dungeons. Like prisons. But they can open them from the inside. Oh, no, I think I understand what's happening. There's a chest in here. Where's my mouse? I really hate the way that lockpicking game works with the mouse and keyboard. Looted you already? Yeah. That's exactly what it is, by the way. I already called it. That was the special exit. So where am I on the map? Does it actually show anything special? Can I just fast travel back then? Beautiful. Nice. Oh, right, that's from when I got arrested for that quest. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to the Countess.
Always a pleasure.
Where is she? Right there.
I hope you bring good news.
The thing that proved was where Martin Septim chose to reveal himself as the true heir to the throne for the first time.
Isn't Olga a good storyteller?
There's a lot of people talking. I guess Olga might do speechcraft. I think we did find a speechcraft trainer here yesterday on Tuesday's stream. Alright, let's see what's up.
Have you recovered the Madstone?
I have.
I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands. Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Acavirian ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye. I hope it serves you well in your future journeys.
Alrighty.
The Madstone is finally mine. It's the pinnacle of my collection. Many thanks to you again.
Pale Pass.
With the information you have given me about Pale Pass, it could take scholars many years to amend the history books.
Okay, that's that.
May luck be always.
Take a look at our quest log. Adora Nibbin Bay and Pilgrimage. Now, no, we've not done every single quest in the game, but we've done most of them, I think. There's not that much left. I was actually planning on doing the Anvil Gang one today. Maybe I'll check it out. We gotta go to Anvil for Pilgrimage anyway. Maybe I'll check it out, but I am extremely tired, and I'd rather just go ahead and relax and go to bed, rather than forcing another quest and just kind of being miserable and like, just like, let's just get through this quest so I can go to bed. You know, I don't want to do that. That's not fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let me try something though. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna see if I get the webcam working. I'm just gonna try one thing. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time. But I'm gonna try one thing and see if I can get the webcam working for the outro. Otherwise, we'll do it like this. But just a moment.
You look like a bright one.
Alright, so the camera is showing that it's on. Nope, never mind, it's off again. How strange. Okay, then I'm just gonna plug... Hold on, I'm gonna watch my monitor. Does it... No, it didn't blink this time. Alright, well, I'd rather have audio for my outro if I can't have a camera. And just to show, we just get a frozen image. Should we leave it on the frozen image? Yeah, why not? That sucks. Alright. How strange. How strange indeed. Okay, so with my frozen self here, I'm frozen in time, it's a dragon break or something or other, I don't know. That's the in-lore explanation, right? So, yeah, thank you for everybody who showed up today, I really appreciate it. Whether you're lurking, chatting, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream, I appreciate it all, so thank you very much. If you're new here and you like what you see, please consider hitting that follow button. Greatly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a dime. If you are watching this on YouTube and you are still listening, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and leaving a comment if you'd be so inclined. Once again, none of it costs you a dime, but I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And my normal streaming schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow being Saturday, I will be back with more of this probably about noon, maybe up to 12:30 Central Time. And, you know, today was basically just a handful of quests. We did the shitty Glarthier quest, and we did the Cure for Vampirism, and we did this. We did the Nirnroots. That's about it. But pretty good. Not bad for, you know, 3.5 hours or so. Not too bad at all. I feel like it's decent progress. And now we basically are just left with Knights of the Nine and any other quests I may stumble across. Like I said, I might do the Gang in Anvil, so we'll see. But that's going to be tomorrow. We'll definitely start Knights of the Nine. When I wrap that up, we will go into Shivering Isles, and that will be the end of this playthrough. It's been a long one. It's been about a month. The 8th of March. Today's the 8th of April. The 8th of March, let's see, Tuesday. So then I streamed, the last streams of Morrowind were the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th of March. Yeah, so I finished Morrowind on the 11th of March, I believe. So then I started this on the 12th. So we're the 8th of April, so it's been almost a month. It's crazy. Alright. I'm tired of being frozen, so I'm gonna stop streaming and try to figure out what's going on with the camera and stuff and go to bed. So, yeah, thank you for everyone who's showed up and all that. And until next time, I don't get to point at the camera and do my normal outro thing, but I'll do it in spirit. Until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, take it easy.
Be gone!